Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a rough few days / week. I've had my phone stolen. I'm recording on a new phone now and all the footage was on there. So I had about 5 or 10 videos ready to upload onto the channel and yeah, all gone, man. I don't think I'll be getting the phone back. And no, I didn't back it up because you have to pay $3 a month. And I was just thinking about it. I was just sort of going, well, I don't really care that much if any of the stuff on my phone goes. I don't think about the videos, of course. So I'm going to have to make some better moves next time. That's kind of on me for not backing it up. That's kind of how I view it. I view life as... I get criticised for this, but I think life is black and white. You either do something or you don't. I mean, there obviously are shades of grey, but it just saves me time to go, look, I went to the gym or I didn't go to the gym. It doesn't really make sense. How can you half go to the gym? You either did or you didn't. Anyway, that's a side thing. In this one, I'm going to be talking about how to get started when you're procrastinating. And I'm going to say something that's almost going to sound stupid. If you're wondering what to do and you can't start, just start. So it seems stupid when you put it like that, but trust me when I say this, if you just get started, a lot of the initial pain will just go away after 5 or 10 minutes. You've been putting it off. It's not really as bad as you think. When you feel terrible, 9 times out of 10, taking action is the right thing to do. Actually, I'm going to rephrase that. I think every time it's the right thing to do is not sit there and feel sorry for yourself. Take accountability for the situation that you're in and take action. That has always fixed my issue because, I'll just forget about how I'm feeling. Now, this is my stoic approach to life. I tend to think that just because I feel bad doesn't necessarily mean that my life is bad. I'm just having a temporary moment where I feel bad and that's fine. I have to realize, look, I actually have a pretty good life. I have food, I have water, I have a bed to sleep in. I really don't have much to complain about. A lot of the problems in the Western world aren't really problems. They're just people not being appreciative of what they have. I just think that a lot of people would be better off if that was the case. People were more appreciative. Back to getting started, there's a quote that Alex Hormozi once said, instead of spending time to get in the mood to start working, just start. People think that they need the perfect conditions to get started, when in reality, starting is the perfect condition. It's one of those quotes you hear and you go, that's actually really true. And it sort of changes your perspective on life. That changed my perspective when I thought, you know what, starting is the perfect condition. Every time I put off something, I ended up starting it when everything was terrible because I needed to, assignment, whatever. If I started when I didn't feel good initially, it would have been the same result. I would have still got it done. I wouldn't have had all the stress going, I've got to get this done later on. No, overthinking, none of that. It's cool. You can use your brain in a good way or a bad way. I listen to a lot of podcasts, so I'll just put one on in the car or whatever. I heard another one that said, if you've got 2 wolves, one that's in complete darkness, one that's in the light, which one survives? Now you'd think the one in the light, but it's the one you feed that survives. If you feed the one in the dark, it's going to survive. If you constantly reaffirm my life's bad, then it'll be bad. It's going to change that way. But if you go, life is good. I've got a family that I can be appreciative for. I've got food. My mum cooks meals for me. I'm really happy that my family and I are close. Then all of a sudden, you're pretty happy. You've manifested your way into being happy, but you can also manifest your way into being depressed. It's a thing. People can think their way into depression. I've done it myself. I know. Your words have consequences. Don't ever tell yourself, I'm an idiot. Don't ever say it. Say, that was a stupid error I made in that moment. But overall, this is not who I am as a person. Why would you say things that take away power from you? It makes no sense. I understand people their friends say it, so they feel like they have to say it. You can be that positive individual that comes along and tells your friends, well, geez, this is not how we operate. Alright? But be that guy. Everyone's like, you're not that guy, pal. The TikTok meme or whatever. I don't really watch it anymore. You are that guy, pal. You've got to be that guy. You've got to be the positively inspirational, motivational person. That's where I stand on that. The thing as well is, if you spend 5 or 10 minutes, like I've said, just working on the thing that you don't want to do, the chances are you're going to realize, is this really what I was stressing about? All this time I was going, I have to do this thing. You get to do the thing. That should be a mindset. It's perspective. I'm going on a side tangent here, but there's a story of a Chinese farmer. The story goes as such. The story is, as a Chinese farmer, he's got a wife and 3 kids. He's chilling. One day his horse goes missing and everyone everyone goes, this is so bad, you lost your horse. He goes, I don't know, we'll see tomorrow. The next day rolls around, his son has found the horse, he's riding in on the horizon on the horse, and he sees his son. Everyone goes, this is really good, your son found your horse. And he said, I don't know, we'll see tomorrow. The next day rolls around, and his son falls off the horse and breaks his back, and everyone goes, this is really sad, you must be so sad that your son's fallen off the horse. And he says, I don't know, we'll see tomorrow. The next day rolls around, and all the people are gathering again. They've just found out that all the boys have to go and fight. The Mongolian army's just declared war against China. And everyone says, this must be so good, your son doesn't have to fight in the war. I don't know, we'll see tomorrow. The moral of the story is, life is how you view it. If you view it as good, it's going to be good. I've really enjoyed this one, guys, as always. Hope you've enjoyed it as well. And as always, have a good one.